The notion of an aging David Warner is a bit like that of President Trump, a jarring thought that requires some getting used to even for the man himself. Changing times will be marked by the fact that when they go out to open the batting, Warner will be Australia's oldest player and Matt Renshaw the youngest. That happens, you get older. Like all of us. It's a good thing as well, Warner said. Good signs that I've matured over the years and I've been able to keep my spot and I'm doing the things right. Now it's about me trying to filter down my experience to the youngsters in the team and making sure they're on the right path that Stephen Smith wants us to be on. As a team we've got to go out there and do our best for one, and remember the pride in the baggy green that's on your head. It's not just for us but the nation. Warner has leaned on the discarded Joe Burns for some early knowledge about the man who has replaced him as Australia's latest opening batsman. That Warner is entering this test with his third opening partner in as many matches says it all about how unstable the Australian Test lineup has become, after he spent the majority of his first 4 home summers partnered by just 2 men in Ed Cowan and Chris Rogers. In common with that pair, Renshaw is left-handed, determined and known to put a high price on his wicket. If these are qualities Warner has not always demonstrated himself, certainly not on the first morning of the Hobart Test when his swish in the first over set a sickly tone for Australia, then he is grateful to see them at the other end. I don't know a lot about him, Warner said of the 20-year-old Renshaw. I've heard a few whispers through Joe Burns, who called me and spoke about him. I think he's a great competitor. They said he likes batting in the contest and batting time, which is fantastic. It's what we like as an Australian team member is to have something about you and a character about you and I'm sure we're going to get that from him. It's a fantastic opportunity for these youngsters to press their claims on the world stage. Whoever is fortunate enough to go out there and make their debut will do what they know best and what got themselves here. The guys that have been selected have got runs behind them, they're in great form. In the time Warner and Renshaw have together before the toss of the coin on Thursday, the older man will be hoping to establish some sort of batting relationship in terms of helping out with strike rotation and approaches to various members of the South African attack. Warner is known to be a more fidgety batting partner than some of his more brazen and carefree innings have suggested, so there is likely to be plenty of information exchanged.